Hey, we are back and we are black. I'm on 2 times today. I thought I was done, but I just read something. I had to get back on here. Man, for all you that's at the corporate plantation, again, much props and respect to you. I just did a podcast about an hour ago, but I had to come back on here again, man, because I just couldn't let this down. R.I.P. to Kobe Bryant and his daughter that was in a terrible helicopter crash. You know, I didn't even read a whole lot, but they said that he takes helicopters all the time just to avoid traffic. And I'm a firm believer of sometimes, man, it's best sometimes to just get involved in the traffic. But maybe it was his time. I don't know. I am not God. I'm not a higher power, so I have no idea. But I'm back on here, not just to talk about Kobe Bryant, because much props and respect to his career and his family and prayers and deepest condolences, because it is a sad day. But I'm here because just like I said, the dominant society, these motherfuckers gonna always let you know who they are. Alison Morrison, or Morris, whatever the fuck this bitch's name is, as she called the LA Lakers the LA niggers. Hold on as I play this clip. Now I'm getting ready to play this clip. Let me turn this down so everybody can hear what the fuck this bitch said. So we gonna play it from the beginning. Let me pause it real quick. We gonna play it from the beginning. You might hear my dogs and some shit, but I'm about to play it.
Los Angeles Lakers, Kavita, if I could ask.
Hold on, let me play it for you.
Athlete, the kind of star that was perfectly cast on the Los Angeles Lakers, Kavita, if I could ask you to stay with us, we're gonna.
The Los Angeles niggers. That's what she said. Let me rewind it one more time so everybody can hear this shit. I want everybody to hear this shit.
Athlete, the kind of star that was perfectly cast on the Los Angeles Lakers, Kavita, if I could ask you to stay with us, we're gonna go.
The Los Angeles niggers. Now this man just died and you said Los Angeles niggers because that's what you was thinking. Just another dead nigga. That's what you was thinking the whole time. Let me play it one more time for you so you can hear.
Athlete, the kind of star that was perfectly cast on the Los Angeles Lakers, Los
Angeles niggers, just like a newscaster said, oh, happy Martin Luther King Day. Oh, I mean King Day. What do you mean King Day? That's what you was saying the whole time. Cool. You know what? Just one more time, just so everybody can hear exactly what I'm talking about. Just one more time, so you can hear what I'm saying.
Athlete, the kind of star that was perfectly cast on the Los Angeles Lakers, Kavita, if I could ask you to stay.
The Los Angeles niggers. That's what she called them. The Los Angeles niggers. Man, if we don't wake up, if this don't wake us up, then I don't know what the fuck is gonna wake us up, man. I mean, god damn. Los Angeles niggers, though? And the man just died? So that should let everybody know exactly how they feel. They don't give a fuck about... Look, Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, all these basketball players could be the greatest basketball player ever, but you will always... You know what translation to them is? Oh, he's the greatest nigger to ever play basketball. The Los Angeles niggers. Alison Morris. You know, as we speak, let's do a little Google search on Alison Morris. Let's just do a little, you know. Oh, Alison Morris said she did not use racial slur during Kobe Bryant. Oh, that's what you said, huh? Right, that's what you said. A viral video appears to show MSNBC's Alison Morris using a racial term while covering Kobe Bryant. Oh, you didn't use it? Earlier today, while reporting on the tragic news of Kobe Bryant's passing, I fortunately stuttered on air, combining the names of the Knicks and the Lakers to say Nakers. Now, this is what she said. Now let's play this and let's see again if she said Nakers, the Los Angeles Nakers, or niggers.
Athlete, the kind of star that was perfectly cast on the Los Angeles Lakers. Los Angeles.
Nigger does not sound like nigger. You said nigger. That's what you said. And you're trying to cover it up. Because you ain't shit motherfucker. And that's what you was thinking the whole goddamn time. Now, since that's been said, now I'm going to just go ahead and say what the fuck I really mean. The system of white supremacy, racism, to them, that's a championship. Oh, a good nigger that can't do anything for anybody else, good, he's gone. That's how they really feel. That's what they're really thinking the whole time. Thank you. And hey, facts. Man, the bitch said Los Angeles niggers. Now, all you black people, now I tried to be nice, and I tried to, oh man, R.I.P. to Kobe, because I tried to keep it consistent on him and how hard he worked to build his legacy and his money and his empire so he can have something for his children. And I was trying to parallel the two about how you can work real hard at a job, a 9 to 5, whatever, and for 20 years, and then you can die. You can have all kinds of illnesses and shit. And it's about enjoying your life. Now that Alison Morris said what she said, I'm going to just go ahead and say, that's how they've been feeling. Let me tell you something about the Lakers goddamn organization, the rest of these people. They was feeling that way about Magic. They hired Magic and then put him in office, and then when it's time for him to hire that dominant society white boy, Luke Walton, they needed to have somebody in the office with Magic to do it. Magic was like, well, I just can't fire him, right? Because like I said before, Magic was placed there as, I would say the black guru to get other black people and to convince them to come and play at Los Angeles, because Los Angeles wasn't doing shit. LA wasn't doing shit. The Lakers wasn't doing nothing. So, well, let's just use this nigger here and prop him up like he's in charge when really we're in charge. And really, we're just using his likeness. We don't really give a fuck about Magic Johnson. We love him, but not that way. See, Magic thinks that they're friends when really they're not friends. He's just another nigger. And for a lady to get on the news and say Los Angeles niggers and then say, oh, I was combining the Knicks and the Lakers. If I'm not correct, do the Lakers play the Knicks tonight? I don't think so. Did the Lakers play the Knicks last night? No. So how could you confuse the Knicks and the Lakers and say Los Angeles niggers? You a lying motherfucker, and that's how the majority of the motherfuckers think. Cartoon Chamberlain Heights predicting Kobe helicopter death. Check it out. Okay. Oh, so somebody had already predicted his. You know what? I don't doubt it. Cartoon Chamberlain predicted the death. I don't doubt it if he did. I'll just tell you this. That's some ain't shit bullshit, from the dominant society, and that lady should be fired. Period. You meant what you said. You trying to cover it up. That's what you were thinking in your head, but it just actually came out. The Los Angeles niggers. Nah, that's what you meant. See, and I was trying to be nice. I normally don't even do 2 podcasts in one. I normally just do one to get off, let people do what they do. But man, I had to really discuss this because I'm like, wow, that's pretty fucking bold to say that in this time, in this era. Now you're gonna try to clean it up, and I'm pretty sure people are so overwhelmed with the death of Kobe Bryant and his daughter and all those other people that lost their lives in that helicopter crash that, a lot of people ain't gonna focus on that. Well, I'm focusing specifically on that because we call those motherfuckers out. Because let me tell you, if somebody part of the dominant society passes away or dies, and some black analyst or sportscaster or just news analyst or anchor gets on TV and says, oh yeah, he was playing for the Los Angeles Crackers. Yeah. Then fire right away. You got to make it a public apology. You got to do 10 hours of community service type shit. It's like you committed a crime when you say shit about the dominant society. But they can come on there and basically say the Los Angeles niggers. Because that's what the bitch said. She didn't say anything else but that. I didn't hear nothing else. And if you don't believe me, I'll play it one more time so everybody could hear it. I'm going to keep playing this shit so everybody need to hear what the fuck this lady said.
Athlete, the kind of star that was perfectly cast on the Los Angeles Lakers.
Man.
Kavita, if I could ask you to stay with us, we're going to go. Athlete, the kind of star that was perfectly cast on the Los Angeles Lakers. Kavita, if I could ask you to stay with us, we're going to go.
And how do you confuse the Lakers and then, man, get the fuck out of here. That's how I know for a fact that's what she meant. That's what she said. And now that it's been said, you can't take it back because now the video is going to go viral. And everybody's going to be looking at her like, well, what did you say then? Well, I'm telling y'all right now, be aware, it's going to be a bunch of Sambos and fucking coons coming out defending this lady, basically saying, oh, no, she didn't say that. She didn't mean it that way. That's not what she said. Let's focus on Kobe Bryant's death and the death of his daughter, and let's not start any racial tension. That's what they're going to say. That's what they're going to say. But here's what I'm saying. I'm saying this. How is it you are able to say that and nobody pull your card and be like, nah, you did say that. Now you can make a public apology, but we're going to go ahead and lay you off today. You're done. You can't even, nope, you're done. We're going to go ahead and get you off the air. Nope, that's too soon. His family is grieving. People are grieving. It's other things going on. No, we're not doing that. You know, while everybody's worrying about the Grammys and worried about that, you know what? And it's a sad thing, but ain't no point in watching the Grammys anyway because that shit is strategically planned out to give it to certain people and people who cooning and buck dancing like Lizzo going to the goddamn Laker game with her ass cheeks all out and twerking and doing all this other shit. Bitch, you're a mammy. And that's what they doing. Mammy. That's why they doing that. And you don't have any class about yourself. In my opinion, you will do whatever it takes to maintain that attention. And that ain't good. And the dominant society knows that native black people and black people in general, we will do whatever it takes to, what you would say, we'll keep the coonery and the buck dancing going just so the attention can be on us because we love it when the dominant society pays attention to us. You know, we don't care if our own people pay attention, but when the dominant society pays attention, because we view them as God, and they act like it. And that lady that called the Los Angeles Lakers the Los Angeles niggers is an ain't shit motherfucker, and whoever her supervisor is should be fired too. She should be fired. Everybody gone. You don't do that close to somebody's passing. You might as well say, man, R.I.P. to Kobe Bryant, the great Laker. You might as well just have said that because that's what you meant the whole goddamn time. And you can try to, be looking for them to spin it and flip it and say, oh, well, there's more than just African Americans on the Laker team, and I didn't mean it that way. But the majority of the team is predominantly black. So with that being said, that's what you meant. Now this lady's gonna try to spin it. She's gonna try to do whatever she can. Hold these motherfuckers accountable. I mean, right after, you would have been better off just saying, you know what, I apologize on my comments if it offended anybody. Even if it sounded that way, I did not mean it. I'm going to just go ahead and resign. I don't want to take the attention off of me, and I want to keep it on the passing of Kobe Bryant. Why don't you just resign? You got white privilege. You go get a job at another news station. But no, you're going to keep getting that money, and you're going to keep denying that shit like that's not what you meant. That's what you meant. Matter of fact, that's what most team owners are thinking right now. Wow, he was a great nigger. You know, he was quiet. He kept his head down. He didn't speak on racism and white supremacy. And, you know, he made good money. And, you know, he didn't do anything to rock the boat. Man, applause to Kobe Bryant, the great nigger. That's what they really think. See, that I tried to be nice in the first little podcast I did. And I thought I did a good job. Then I'm like, here we go. Then here this shit come. And now I'm like, okay. Now this is the motherfuckers that I've been waiting for all this time. That's what I've been waiting for. That bullshit. Man, let me tell y'all something. Y'all must be out of y'all mind if y'all think that she meant to say Knicks instead of the Lakers. And, I was combining the Knicks with the Lakers. I done played the recording 20 times. She said the niggers, the Los Angeles niggers. Now Cat got her tongue. Now you trying to say, I didn't mean it that way and all this other stuff. This lady should be terminated. Fire her immediately. You can go on Twitter and try to say I meant to say Nakers. Unfortunately, started on air combined the names of the Knicks and the Lakers. Do the Knicks even play today? Well, somebody asked me, do the New York Knicks even have a basketball game today? Let's check to see if they even have a goddamn basketball game today. I apologize for the confusion this caused. Yeah, right. You know what you said. And the producers of that show is trying to get behind it. Unfortunately, I stuttered on air, combined the names of the Knicks and the Lakers to say Nakers. Now, you said niggers. Because I heard it a million times. And I'll play it again just so motherfuckers can see.
Like the kind of star that was perfectly cast on the Los Angeles Lakers could be.
So that sounds like Nakers or niggers. Because you don't say Lakers, you say Lakers. Lakers. Knicks. If you were saying Los Angeles Nakers, it would say, Los Angeles Nakers. You wouldn't say Los Angeles niggers. Come on, man. That's what you said. And I don't care what nobody's saying. People could act like that ain't what it was said. And you're going to get all these Sambos and Coons and Hayward Shepherds coming out. Let's just focus on Kobe Bryant. You know what? Kobe Bryant, let's focus on him too. R.I.P. to his family that was on the helicopter crash with him, his daughter, and R.I.P. to Kobe, one of the greatest Lakers to ever play the game of basketball. But that does not negate the fact that you called the Lakers the Los Angeles niggers. Now let's unpack this. This is what they've been thinking. Now, remember I talked about Donald Sterling? This is what they say. As Dr. Frances Cress Welsing teaches us in the ISIS papers, and she always says, tell us what's being said about us when we're not in the room. If you want to denounce your white privilege, that's how you could denounce it. Go undercover and tell us what they really saying. Like, look, this is what they saying. This is what they calling black people. They do say nigger. They do call them monkeys. They do say that. I'm waiting for the Caucasian dominant society motherfucker to come on national TV and be like, that is what's being said when black people are not around. They do laugh and joke about him and think the only thing they should be doing is playing sports. And even in sports, you could be the greatest sports player to ever play. You're still a nigga. And don't you fucking forget it. To them, you're still a slave, a monkey, I would say a disenfranchised, domesticated primate type shit. That's what you are to them. And don't you ever fucking forget it. So when you work at that fucking job and collect your little pension or your 401k, whatever, and you done did your 30 years there and they celebrating you and giving you a goodbye party because, you may know a little bit about their family and they know all your business and all this other shit, and you've got the pat on the head for 20 years and you didn't ruffle no feathers, you were great, you're still a nigga. Facts. Don't think that'll ever change. Because in the dominant society, they only love you as long as they're in charge of you. When they think that they're no longer in charge of you and you can potentially be in charge of them, that's when the real gloves come off and then they throw everything at you plus the kitchen sink. This is what they do. They throw the stove, the microwave, everything, and they be like, what else can I fucking grab? The goddamn sink. Give me that goddamn sink so I can throw that thing motherfucking ass. That's how they really feel. See, everything is all good as long as they're in charge. As long as you don't move until they move just like that on some ludicrous shit. When you move, when they move, then you all good. Ask Magic Johnson. I wanted to fire Luke Walton, but every time I wanted to fire Luke Walton, it was always, this person's got to be in the meeting, or that person's got to be. Now, Magic Johnson, probably the greatest Laker ever to play the game of basketball, 5 rings, Showtime in the 80s. That's our friend. We value him. You mean to tell me white boy Luke Walton had more power than Magic Johnson because they didn't allow Magic to fire him? That's how it is. Believe what I say. That's how it is. Trust and believe you are nothing but a dollar sign to them, and you a friend later. And the friends are contingent upon the relationship that the dominant society creates with you. It's not the relationship that you create with them. It's however they feel. As long as you agree and co-sign whatever they say and have the same ideologies and the concepts and the belief system that they have. Because anytime a woman could get on national TV in a death like Kobe Bryant's and his daughter and other passengers that was on that helicopter and say the Los Angeles niggers, that should tell you even in death, you a nigga. Even in fucking death, you are a nigga. And I was trying to be nice when I did the first podcast and was basically making about let's show and prove if you really love Kobe Bryant. But now, let's just generalize it. You better go read the Compensatory Counter-Racist Code of Ethics. You better go read this book. You better go read it. Racial Showcasing Confusion. Shit, they'll give one nigga the nigga treatment. Oh, I know they love Kobe because Kobe didn't ruffle no feathers. And he was a great slave for them. So of course, they gonna hang up his jersey, the shit that I already said, and that's fine. They should do that. They should do it because he made them hundreds of billions of dollars. Him and Shaquille O'Neal. And then they got in between that and had these two niggas fighting. And nobody stepped in between that and said, hey, I'm paying both of y'all and y'all gonna learn how to. No, because they don't care because bottom line, it's not ever personal. It's only business. It's not ever personal. It's only business. We are prisoners of war, ladies and gentlemen. These are not your rules that you wrote. It's not your narrative. It's their narrative. So somebody could get on TV and be like, the Los Angeles niggers, that bullshit. I would have thought she was cutting the record. She's in there rapping. And then you try to cover it up and go on Twitter. Oh, I know, bitch, because that's what you meant. That is exactly what you meant. And anybody that's a sample that's like, well, man, y'all can't make everything about race. Yes, everything is about race. And motherfuckers that be talking this colorblind shit, those are the same motherfuckers. They just don't want to know what's going on. Those are the ciphers of the Matrix. No, the shit is not real, but fuck it. I still want to be inserted into the Matrix because I just want to live like a king. They don't care. Trust and believe you me. Tell us what's being said when we're not in the room. Half the time, when I'm around the dominant society and just people that are Sambos and cool, I already know how they feel and view me. Period. I already know. I could just tell by I could tell by the energy that they're giving me. Because a lot of melanated people, native blacks, when they get on that corporate plantation, they distance themselves from whoever's dangerous, whoever speaks out, whoever is contrarian to the belief system of the core values of the corporate plantation. And it's like, I'm not saying go on corporate plantation and get to talking shit, but long as you are protecting your integrity, you should be good. Because a lot of people are not integrous people. A lot of people, they want black people to work and die. They don't really want you to enjoy your life. They don't really care because it's never personal. It's only business. So they're not invested in your personal life the way you think. They're just not invested. And the reason why, y'all gonna see, I'm saying it right now on this podcast, y'all gonna see that they not personally invested. Okay, they gonna do the same thing like Nipsey. Now, I see a lot of people like Snoop. There's a lot of people that still keeping Nipsey's name alive, still speaking on Nip, still making sure his killer comes to justice, still making sure things are being copacetic and his business is thriving, even though the LAPD tried to run his ass up out of there. And I know they did. And I know they had something to do with Nipsey Hussle's murder. Now, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. But I'll tell you this, there's still people keeping his name alive, still referencing them, still making sure that people understand that he was an icon. He was a hood legend. And I'm interested to see, because we can talk about Kobe Bryant stats and sports all day, but you notice even when you look on NBA TV, the only thing people could talk about is work. It's almost like working at a job for 20 years, and the only thing people could talk about is how well you worked. But nobody really knows you personally. And on a personal level, to discuss what type of person you are, because a job is something you do. That's not who you are. So we can talk about the job all day, but who was he? What was his belief system? What did he stand on? We don't know. I know they're going to praise and worship him because I feel like most talented native blacks or black people, we just so happy to be in the league and make that money and be able to take care of our families. We're not going to rock the boat, and we're not going to do anything that's oppositional to the belief system of our corporate plantation. And that's real. We're not. At all. And I understand that. Because you got to pay, you got to worry about your family. And there's all these people tugging on you. So a lot of people go like, man, don't say that shit. We need that money. But I also look at it like this. And I say, damn. There's another reason why they going to love and praise him. Because he didn't do anything oppositional to the belief system. Motherfuckers start talking some real shit about racism and white supremacy. Then it's going to be a whole nother ball game. Plus, nobody stood up and said, okay, Donald Sterling talking all this shit about black people. Then why don't y'all sell the team to a black person? Why don't y'all do that? But they didn't do that. You know why they didn't do that? Because they exactly what Alison Morris, the Los Angeles niggers. And y'all ain't nothing but a bunch of niggers to us. You're a nigger. It's not your rules. It's our rules. We made them up. And because it's our rules, it's whatever we say. And you're a nigger and I'm not. And since we're in charge and we make the social game rules, you just got to deal with whatever the fuck we give you. And we will pick out and create class systems that will randomly pick out the best of the best athletes and make sure that they have money, land, wealth, resources. But it's contingent upon not being oppositional of what our belief system is. And if motherfuckers don't believe me, then one-on-one of these NBA players like LeBron James come out and call out racism and white supremacy and see how long he gonna be Lakers' sweetheart and see how long he's gonna be, the people's champion. Nike gonna love him, Mary, please. That's why Colin Kaepernick, and much respect to him, but he had to walk a straight line. He just retweeted everybody. He don't say shit, but he just retweet everybody's shit. And he's very, very strategic on how you do it. And I get it because you're trying to collect the bag. And your contractual agreement, you can't be out there just being like, oh, these guys are racist, they're white supremacists. No, you got to toe that line, and I get it. And then there's some people that's hiding under the cloak of racism, white supremacy, just to get most native blacks and black people riled up to stand behind their type of push when really they ain't hiring no black people, they're not helping no black people, and that's not even what their cause is, and not even what their purpose is, and not even what their goal is. We have to understand what life is about, man, and know at all times, even in death, you still a nigga. Remember that shit. So anybody that can go on TV and stumble and fumble through their words and act like they didn't know what's going on and then try to make a public apology, man, get the fuck out of here. How you gonna make a public apology and you know what you said? That'd be different if you didn't know what you said and you really, really didn't know that. But you know what you said. You said Los Angeles niggers. So fuck the Grammys, fuck all that shit. R.I.P. to Kobe Bryant. They should have canceled those goddamn basketball games. My personal opinion, but I guess you heard it on this podcast. We gonna see in time exactly how much they love Kobe Bryant. And I'm not just talking about holding up no goddamn banner and a Kobe Bryant day and giving him a statue and doing all of that. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. That doesn't mean anything to his family. What you gonna do to those melanated kids that he had? What you gonna do for his family, his mom, his dad, to make sure they taken care of, making sure they straight? What you gonna do for them? Besides have a newscaster say Los Angeles niggers. You might as well say, man, Kobe was the greatest Laker nigger ever. Excuse me. Might as well have said that. Because that's what you said anyway. I'm just waiting to see when this bitch is going to lose her fucking job. Because that's some bullshit. She knows what she was saying. Man, we got to wake up. Understand what's going on. Even in death, these people still going to keep their foot on your neck. Don't ever think that they not. That's a fact. Because if they weren't, then why is it a motherfucker got to work 30 goddamn years to get $1,000 a month in Social Security? So you got to work 30 years for them to get $1,000 a month. Now, what kind of shit is that? By the time it's time for my generation to get Social, it won't be no goddamn Social Security. They've been done, erased the dollar and crashed it where it's worth nothing and went to a cryptocurrency, some other shit and said, oh, we not playing that no more. Now we playing this. Wait. Respect, fam. Hey, what's going on, Shani Brown? Quick question. So the impeachment is on the back burner now. Of course. Look. Hey, let me tell you something, Shani. Let me tell you. Now that lady said that, all bets are off. They was never going to impeach him anyway. All he was going to do was pull the trigger on some other shit and start a war. He's in that seat. Donald Trump is in that seat to be a disruptor. I think personally to crash the dollar. All these dumbass motherfuckers out here in Vegas and all these people that's moving to Vegas, they thinking life is sweet right now. Oh, I'm coming to Vegas. Nigga, 10, 12 years ago, houses was going for $50,000 and $60,000. Now they going for $250,000 to $300,000. That's what the market does. It goes up and fucking down. As we speak, the MGM just sold their fucking properties. Caesars went through a bankruptcy quietly and talking about business as usual. You know why? Because they know it ain't as much money as they saying it is. They know that the market is getting ready to plummet. They know what's going on. That's why everybody's trying to hurry up and build that fucking Raiders stadium. Because they know what's going on. Ain't nothing happening with Donald Trump. Let me tell you something. All that, we impeaching him and all this other shit, man, they don't give a fuck about that shit. Let me tell you why. The Democrats and the Republicans, I've said it a million times, left wing, right wing, one bird, shitting on our fucking heads, period. Left and right ain't nothing but Crips and Bloods in suits and ties on TV that are in charge of governing our laws and shit and making it where they live and they live good and we live as the goddamn commoner and shit. And you like, what do you mean? I'm taking my time and reading this Behold the Pale Horse. He got all the duties of the House of Representatives, the Senate, the judicial branch, how they making the laws, all that shit. He got all that shit in there. But let me tell you this, he breaks it down. People don't know this, and I knew this before. If you're a congressman, senator, you get health care and money for the rest of your life. You get bread. You get free health care for the rest of your fucking life, and it ain't no goddamn Obamacare either. But people don't know that. That's why I don't like politicians. Because would they be a politician if you don't get no money, you don't get no job, you don't get no access, no status, you just doing it for the love of the people? Half those white people wouldn't be doing it. I would say 99.999% of white people wouldn't be no politicians. Matter of fact, nobody would be them because they wouldn't have time because they'd have to go to work. That's why they make it. That's why I like Cuba. In Cuba, I don't give a fuck if you're a doctor, dentist, teacher, everybody make the same. Like this Cuban lady told me. Oh, in my country, in Cuba, I don't care if doctor, lawyer, dentist, you make the same. You make the same. I'm telling you, there's no left and right wing. It's the same snake with two heads. That's a fact. Just like the NBA. Any corporate structure. Look at how the NBA is designed. You had a Jewish Caucasian come basically, fuck these niggas. I give them their lifestyles. I give them their money. I give them their apartments. I give them whatever they have, their lifestyles. Fuck Magic Johnson, he's a nigger. Why are you hanging out with that nigger? I don't like none of these niggas. I pay him. I'm the reason why they had their cars and all that. And then instead of them saying, well, you know what? We're going to do right by native blacks. Let's sell it to a black person. Let's sell the team. No, they didn't sell the LA Clippers to a black person. They sold it to another dominant society Jewish person. That's because they stick together. And we got to learn that, even in death. Now, there was a lot of things I didn't like that Kobe Bryant did on a personal level, but that doesn't negate the fact that, man, you don't want the man to die in no goddamn helicopter crash. And where the fuck was his goddamn pilot's antennas at? If it was cloudy and you shouldn't have been flying, then motherfucker, you should have been flying. Probably wanted the money. And two, it should have been like, hey, man, I get it. You want to fly in traffic, and I get it because you have access to that. But sometimes I'd rather you just drive into traffic or get you a driver, or you got to leave early. I get it. God damn, man. Well, yeah, they're going to be talking about Kobe for about a week or two. They're going to have a funeral. It's going to be sad for his children and the rest of his family. and everybody's going to be sad. A lot of Lakers, a lot of basketball players going to be sad. But I'm interested to see what's going to happen to the white woman that said the Los Angeles niggers. Check one. And I'm interested to see what the Lakers organization is going to do for the Bryant family. That's what I'm interested to see. People may not want to talk about it, but I am. I don't care if motherfuckers want to talk about it or not. What are they going to do for the Bryant family? Are they going to give them stock and ownership in the company? Or maybe they'll just give them jobs. Because that's how they feel like they help you giving you a job. They got the land, wealth, and resources, but a job. That's why fuck any goddamn movement. I don't care if you ADOS or what. If you talking about getting government jobs, then you kiss my ass. I want reparations. Fuck a goddamn job. Why would I want a job? Like I said before, if somebody stole your car, you're not going to be like, hey, man, well, can you just bring me some food? No, you want your car back. That don't make sense. Motherfuckers talking about let's vote down the ballot and all that, man. Fuck them Republicans and them Democrats. They all the same. That's a fact. All of them are the same. And don't think that they any different. And let me tell you, a lot of it are people that know they have this privilege, know they can make a change, but they not. Because they trying to feed their family and they trying to do what they want to do. And that's fine. Stop expecting for the dominant society to just put their necks on the line for Native blacks, because they not. But I'm still interested to see what you're going to do for the Bryant family. Besides give him a shrine and give him a statue and all that. That don't mean nothing to me. You give him a statue all you want. That means nothing to me. What are you going to do for the generations that come behind the Bryant family? Like his daughters. When they grow up and they meet somebody and they have a family. Are they going to have to go work jobs? Or are they going to be taken care of? I'm waiting. Oh, I'm going to patiently wait. Especially after what they did to Magic Johnson. So I'm basically, I just want to see. I've noticed one thing. There's a lot more black sportscasters in the NBA. Because I got tired of looking at these dominant society motherfuckers who ain't never played no basketball before, but could be so critical of a nigga playing. I'll just be looking like, man, what? And you ain't never even played. That's like me going to the New York Stock Exchange and giving commentary on who's the fuck up and who's not. You don't think I would have to have a dossier that's, I don't know how long it is. I'd have to have BA degrees and MA degrees and financial shit and all this bullshit going on. They're not just going to let me just go in there and just make comments on the stock market and I don't have no type of, I've read a couple of books. They're going to be like, sorry, nigga. No, we need somebody that's, that's how I go. But shit, in our sport, they'll just put anybody, the sportscast. And I'll be looking at some of these people, even the coaches, I'll be like, how does that work? Where you're a dominant, how do you relate to a native black kid like George Carl when he wrote that book and was talking all that shit about Carmelo Anthony and Kenyon Martin and all that? And it's like, how the fuck are you going to have a moral perspective on Carmelo Anthony when you don't even know what it is to be black? You have no idea. And you put him in this book and it's like, that was some fuckery shit. You were privileged and your kids are privileged. And that lady who called Los Angeles Lakers the Los Angeles niggers, she's privileged. Because not only should she be able to, she should have to come and make a public apology, she should also be terminated for doing that publicly around this time. Because what, is the Knicks playing today? Is the Lakers playing the Knicks? No, her publicist told her to say, you meant to say Nakers. That's what you were, Nakers? It would have said the Los Angeles Nakers, not the Los Angeles niggers. Oh, and then you stuttered. That's why you stuttered, because you didn't realize it, because that's what you was thinking the whole time. So why motherfuckers trying to get you to vote for Donald Trump and all, not vote against Donald Trump and all that, fuck it, left wing, right wing, same bird shitting on your head. They two sides of the same fucking coin. Period. I don't give a fuck. You can put Harriet Tubman on the $20 bill all you want. Does not change or negate the fact that you guys have had 450 years of free labor. Period. We built this country. Not no immigrants, not nobody else. I don't give a fuck who get mad. I was looking on the thing. I was looking on the Twitter, and motherfuckers be, because foundational black people, they don't like immigrants. No, it's not that we don't like immigrants. It's just I don't like that immigrants come here and are being told and socialized that native blacks are lazy. When we built the country, we're generations and lineage of people that built this United States of America Incorporated. And now y'all got it where we got to work 50 years to get some money. So yeah, I have an issue with that. And I also have issue with that lady trying to dominant society explain of what she really meant to say. Why don't you just quit? See, that's the thing, man. I'd rather people be like Max Kellerman and just say, I know I have white privilege, but I'm not giving it up. I believe that 99% of white people are like that. Dominant society people are like that. Asians are like that. They all like that. I remember I sat down with this Asian who called himself bringing me into a system of tutelage, and then he wanted to start talking about racism and, I got called, yellow man, and I'm just looking at him and I'm like, and I kept it together because I really wanted to see where he was going with this. Now I'm thinking the whole time, but you didn't build this country. So what the fuck does that have to do with native blacks and me? And how you think you can mentor me in racism and white supremacy? First of all, the only way the dominant society can mentor black foundational Americans is if the first thing they say is, look, racism, white supremacy is real. Classism is real. But before you get to classism, you got to get to racism and white supremacy. You got to get to genetic annihilation. You need to start educating yourself because this education that my people are giving native blacks is wrong. All wrong. But yet again, we don't want to believe it because a lot of us want to believe in the Matrix. We want to take, what is it? The red pill? And go, we want to take the pill that make us go to sleep. We want to take the pill that make us nauseous and make us, put us in a fantasy world. That's what we want. But I'll tell you this. We know the Matrix ain't real. You know why? Because Alison Morris just let us know that the Matrix ain't real. She just told us that, no. You're a nigger, even in death. You're still a nigger. This is exactly how we feel. So while you thinking that this ain't how we feel, this is exactly how we feel. And if anybody thinks something different, you better go get Black Labor, White Wealth. You better go get the ISIS Papers by Dr. Frances Welsing. Go get The Burglary. Go get this book. If you don't think racism, white supremacy ain't real. Go get that book. Go get Slavery by Another Name. Go get these books. If you think racism isn't real and it isn't prevalent today. Or does it take Alison Morris to say the Los Angeles niggers for us to be like, hey man, what the fuck you mean by that? I'm watching this shit scratching my head like the audacity, the temerity of her to say that, and then I know what you meant because you wouldn't have been fumbling after. That's exactly what the news anchor said on MLK Day about 15 years ago. Happy Martin Luther King Day. Oh, I apologize about that. Sincerely, I did not mean it that way. Just like one lady liking her black cold news anchor to a monkey, then she tried to come and, I don't mean that. And those crocodile dominant society tears, nah, fuck that. And then he's sitting up there like, oh, I know, nah. Hey man, you don't say that. Just like Dog the Bounty Hunter. Nigger this, nigger that. No, don't bring that fucking shit up, fucking nigger. And then you want to get on TV and be like, oh man, I didn't mean it that way. No, that's what you really meant. You just didn't think that your son was going to be off code and go on national TV, sell the shit and record your ass. Yeah, this is what the real Dog the Bounty Hunter. And every Hawaiian, every Samoan that I talk to that's from Hawaii, and I ask them about Dog the Bounty Hunter. And they, no, we don't like, bruh. No, bruh, we don't like. We do not like. Fuck that motherfucker. Every person I know that's from Hawaii, they can't stand that dominant society, white supremacists. They can't stand them. But here it is. They place him on TV. After that recording came out, they took him off TV for a minute, then put his ass back on TV. It's like, nigga, what? Man, please. But Farrakhan can't be on Twitter. Farrakhan can't be on Instagram and Facebook and all that. But this man can nigger. You know why? Because we don't write the social game rules. We do not control the narrative. That's why I'm still waiting to see what brother is going to come out with his own streaming platform where we can post our videos and we can say and do whatever we want. And then we don't have to worry about our shit getting flagged or took down or controlled or the algorithm being played with. I'll say this a million times. I don't like it. Look, you know what? I ain't trying to get no subscribers. That's why a lot of times I don't even put it on Twitter. I don't put it on Instagram at all. Most people that on my Instagram page, anybody that follows me on Instagram, they know only thing that's on there is me making beats. Because I know as soon as you get to talking that real shit, they going to flag your shit. They going to take it down. I already know how people are, man. People get offended by the truth. People get offended when you speak your perspective. Because life is about perspectives. I've been listening to Caucasians speak their perspective since I was born. Now, when melanated people speak their perspective about life and everything, most white people, they don't want to hear that shit. Will you tell the average white person, well, that's white privilege. They get mad, they get upset, they get irritated, and how dare you, and I worked hard, and, my mom had to mortgage out her home and all that. Well, most black people, moms ain't even got houses to mortgage. Most people, moms they gotta drag their kids through all kinds of athletic scholarships and all kinds of bullshit just to get their kids in a junior college to be looked at. But your mom or your dad had to mortgage their home and take some money out of their 401k to send you to school. Wow. Oh, poor you. Poor you. I'm going to tell you this right now. The dominant side is fine as long as they're in charge of you. And as long as you have and share the same belief system as them. Once it's contrarian and oppositional, let's see how much they fuck with you. Now, if Kobe Bryant would have been an oppositional nigga like Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf, they wouldn't even be talking about that nigga like that. It'd be a little bit of article. But of course they love him. You know why? Because there was nothing that he said that was of any shock value. It was always on the game of basketball. And that's fine. Because I don't expect nobody like Kobe Bryant or LeBron James or Michael Jordan to be a political activist or just a race activist. Because the way the system is designed, in my personal opinion, it's designed that, hey, we're going to give you this bread. We just want you to concentrate on making us money and doing your thing. Fuck all that racism shit. You got money. You don't have to deal with them. And that's why it's going to stay. That's a fact. Let me tell you something. Agent Smith and Neo are the same. That's why the architect of the Matrix was like, there's been 6 of you. You ain't the only one. We always destroy Zion and rebuild it. We've been destroying the system and rebuilding it. And that's what they gonna do with the dollar. That's why Donald Trump ain't going nowhere. This news of the sad passing of Kobe Bryant and his daughter is gonna circulate for about a week. I give it about a week, less than a week. Then after that, it'll be the funeral, and they'll hold him in high regards. And then 6 months later, nobody will be talking about him in that form or fashion. Nobody will be making sure his family is good. Now, there'll be certain people, I would say, like the Matt Barnes, the Shaqs. Those are the people that really had love for him. They're going to make sure he's good. But I'm talking about the people that really got money, that could really set his family up for life. Shit. Them motherfuckers is going to be worried about their own. And please believe that. And don't you ever fucking forget it. So, Alison Morris, you're a white supremacist. First, you were suspected white supremacist. But the more I listen to that recording, the more I know you are. And if not yet, you are suspected white supremacist. And you know what you were saying. And you know what you meant. And you confront and act like that's not what you meant. But we all know what the deal is. Hey, man, I appreciate the people that are listening and subscribing. I appreciate everybody listening. No, I don't want this channel. Oh, yeah, you do. No, I don't. Like I said, I know how to make videos and get a whole bunch of traffic and all that. Nah, man, I'm good. I want motherfuckers to get the message. Fuck all that having a whole bunch of people. For what? Nah, I'm good, man. I'm good. Nah, I'm good. I like it like this. I don't want these motherfuckers fucking on my page anyway. Because you get too many subscribers and too many people start listening to what you say. You got to be calculating what you say. Right now, I can say what the fuck I want to say. So it's good. That's why, no. Send this page to somebody that you know is on the same energy level as you. If they on some sandbar, some cool shit, please do not send this to them. We don't want these motherfuckers in this atmosphere, and we definitely don't want these motherfuckers trying to get the pages taken down and shit like that. For real. Because it's about knowledge. R.I.P. to Kobe and his family, one of the greatest Lakers to ever play the game of basketball. Man, you will be missed in the league. Just being your presence, being around, just on a sports level, man, had a great impact on the Lakers organization. Very, very good basketball player. Second to Michael Jordan. And, he will be missed. But on another note, Alison Morris, you a funky bitch. You a white supremacist. You should be terminated for what you said. And I'm glad you said it because you just let us know that there's more others that feel that way. And I'm pretty sure behind closed doors, they've been calling him the greatest Laker nigger to ever play the game of basketball. Or probably the greatest nigger. I'm pretty sure nigger done came out their mouth. Because racism is very prevalent. Motherfuckers be acting like it's not. Motherfuckers be acting like this shit is not real. But the reason why I'm so frustrated is because the man just died today and you come out and call the Lakers niggers. Like that shit, like it didn't surprise me, but it's like, man, what? That's crazy. If this doesn't make us come together and be looking at motherfuckers like, okay, let's mourn him first. Let's mourn Kobe and let's make sure we mourn him and give him a proper send-off. And then after that, let's get back on this. Let's get back on the actual factuals, which is racism, white supremacy. See, I haven't read this book called The $40 Million Slave, but I'm definitely getting to that book. I'm just taking my time with Behold the Pale Horse because we need to know what the fuck is going on, man. For real. I got love for Kobe and Shaq and all them, but they're rich. The Bus family is wealthy. I always had those conversations with my brother too, man. Fuck them motherfuckers, man. Shit. This shit is all a game. No diss to the NBA players, but shit. On the hierarchy of needs, they get a chance to do something fun for work. Nigga, we gotta eat shit pie for work. That's one. And two, a nigga gotta go work and put his body on the line, 9 months out of the year. Away from the family, away from friends, away from your support system. That shit is crazy. To get $100 million, no, you should be giving out contracts for $400 million. That's why they're billionaires. They know what the fuck they doing. That's why it's the Billionaires Boys Club. So no, I don't respect that type of hierarchy because it's like, wait, hold on. So if you're able to pay LeBron James and Kawhi Leonard $140 million, how much money are you making and why don't we know about it? Why don't we know about it? And even the little pension they get, I want to know how much is the money that comes to the players when they retire? Is it $100,000 a month, $200,000 a month, $500,000 a month? What is it? Because goddamn, motherfuckers is putting their lives on the line, their body on the line, all this traveling, you away from your family. That shit is crazy. And it's like, man, and sometimes it was hard for me to watch Lakers after what happened with Magic Johnson because I was like, this is exactly what I've been fucking talking about. Using a nigga as a fucking cloak. Oh, well, see, look, we got Magic. We got the good nigger here. You other niggers, it's nigger free zone here. Come on, you guys, come on. That type of shit. And then when he started realizing, like, they don't even give me the power that they said they was gonna give me, well, I'm out. And then he put their ass on blast, and they try to come with this fucking statement, and then they promoted the other motherfucker that was talking shit about him. That's why I just look at the whole thing and I'm like, fuck that motherfucker that was talking shit about him and all those other Lakers that was in cahoots and staying on code and laughing and talking shit about Magic, man, fuck them. And all the other motherfuckers that was probably smiling with Kobe and all in his face, you ain't shit either. I'm like I said, I'm gonna keep saying, I'm just waiting to see what the Lakers organization is gonna do for the Bryant family, besides give him a banner and a trophy and a statue and fuck all that. Where is the yams? We need the yams. Where's the money at for his family? Fuck all that. That's the problem. We put our lives on the line and give up all this energy to them while they're making billions of dollars and you making millions. Now fuck that. It's time to take the shit back and realize what the fuck is going on, man. Don't allow these motherfuckers to play these games where you giving all your energy and time and brain power to them. Fuck all that, man. Be better than that. But hey, man, like I said, I appreciate everybody listening, subscribing. I just had to get on again. I ain't never did no 2 podcasts in one day, but I had to because that shit really irritated me about it. Go look it up. Allison Morris. Go look it up on YouTube. And you tell me if she didn't say Los Angeles niggers or she said nakers. Matter of fact, I'll play it one more time so motherfuckers can hear this shit.
If I could ask you to stay with us, we're going to go.
Let's play it again.
Athlete, the kind of star that was perfectly cast on the Los Angeles Lakers. Kavita, if I could ask you to.
Exactly. So you tell me if she said nakers or she said Los Angeles niggers. But anyway, hey man, I appreciate everybody listening, subscribing. I got some other shit I got to work on. Hey man, I'm out. Peace.